Okay, we are recording. Hi, this is the second week of this video series that I'm going to be doing every Saturday. Last week I called it Raw Saturday. This week I'm calling it Saturday Uncut. I probably change it again after I upload this video. But the point of this video or in these videos is to practice my ad-libbing because I've also recently launched a podcast and I've also been interviewing journalists and many people and I was just want to improve the way that I speak. And I want to hold myself accountable to that by coming up with these weekly videos every Saturday. So let's begin. In each video, I'll do something called warming up. And that means switching on this app I call 365 and Me, which is it prompts you questions every day of the week. And I'm just going to scroll back to see 5 questions from that I haven't answered yet. So let's start. What is your favorite drink? What is my favorite drink? Uh, what's this? Ginger ale. Ginger ale has been my favorite drink since I broke up with my. Whoa! I can't edit this. Since I was in a long-term relationship for like 7 years before, and when I broke up, I don't know why I associate ginger ale with um with being single. I'm not single now. I'm partnered right now, but it just became my favorite drink. It felt like not I don't know. I didn't know too many people who drank or drink ginger ale. And every time I buy it, it just reminds me that I'm doing this for me. Like, I don't care what you all think. I'm gonna have my ginger ale. That was a mouthful. Next question. What is the riskiest thing you tried? Okay, can we skip that question? What was the riskiest thing that I tried? Oh, probably because I was overthinking that answer already. The riskiest thing that I've tried was move to Singapore. I left my job in the Philippines 9 years ago to pursue it, to further my career in broadcasting. And when I moved to Singapore in 2012, I did not have a single job interview lined up. I literally just lived out of my luggage and lived in a hostel with my then partner and my graphic designer friend, and just really going to job fairs the way it was done back then, and also using apps, Job Street, walking in as well, even buying the Straits Times on Sundays, I think, so you could look at the classifieds. It sounds very old school, but that was probably the riskiest thing that I've tried, and it paid off. 9 years later, I'm in Singapore, 3 companies later, and enjoying it. The third question, would you like to have more siblings? Would I like to have more siblings? It would be nice. I think me and my brother will sync up with this answer. I think me and my brother will agree. It would be great. It would be cool to have a younger sister. Um, it didn't happen. I know my parents tried. Our parents tried. It just didn't pan out. But I'm very happy having one sibling already. My brother. I'm more than happy to have a younger brother. If you're watching this, Paul, I love you. Um, Fourth question, which goal did you postpone and why? Which goal did I postpone? I postponed launching my podcast until yesterday. I finally launched my first podcast episode. I recorded those episodes 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and it took a long time to click publish. I just had a bunch of self-esteem issues or anxieties, and if you've worked with me, you probably may be familiar with that I tend to overthink things. And I finally just decided to hit publish, just get it done, get it done. That's so important. And I'm hoping, yeah, that's a goal that I postponed, but I achieved yesterday. And my last question for today's warming up, who is the funniest person you know? Who is the funniest person I know? Uh, on television, who is the funniest person that I know? Uh, Let me just think of my friend Hermie, my classmate in university. She's hilarious. I miss her a lot. I haven't communicated with her in a while, but she's really funny. Such a Sorry, that's a poor way to introduce Hermie, but Hermie's this petite. Is that an appropriate way to introduce a friend? Who just gets it. Her humor is really hard. And I feel Hermie is the kind of person who walks into the room and just naturally can come up with the funniest one-liners, which could break down barriers. It doesn't, humor could be different to different types of people, different classes of people, and Hermie is able to shatter that. Wow, that's a testimonial. All right. Oh, I've already reached my 5 minutes, and that's just warming up. So I'm gonna just buzz right through these next ones. One thing that I'm watching, Modern Family. I am currently watching Modern Family. I'm back on season 7. I'm planning to complete the remaining seasons that I've missed through the years. One song I'm listening to, there's a Billie Eilish came out with NDA, or short for non-disclosure agreement. She just released it yesterday on Friday, and I love it. Just listening to it, and the message in it, how she had to actually ask this guy that she was seeing, to sign an NDA after they met, like the next morning or something like that, or at least that's based on the lyrics. And I thought that, that's what happens when you're famous. We've heard that from these stories from Lady Gaga, and now hearing it from Billie Eilish. But yeah, that's a great song. Other stuff, I want to wrap this up this Saturday video quickly, is that I launched my podcast. It's called Are You Local? It's available on Spotify, and I'm getting it to be available. It's on Google Podcasts as well. I can't seem to get it to work on Apple Podcasts right now, but never mind that. What's important is I finally hit publish, and it took a lot of guts to get that out, because um, in my position, I follow a lot of podcasters and journalists, and I could easily get intimidated by how great most of them are. And for me to put my voice out there, to create a podcast and hit publish, it took a lot of guts to finally just click that button. And I'd like to special shout out to my friend Greg for being part of that first episode. So yes, you can watch it on Spotify. I will leave a link at the bottom of this video, or in the link description. And I'm on holiday. What's today's date? Oh my God, I have to take a look. Today's the 10th of July. And this is my birthday week. So I'm on leave the next few days, hoping to finally catch up on a lot of rest. And I've exceeded my 5 minutes. But yeah, thanks for joining me again. See you in the next video. See you next week. Bye.